today I'm reviewing the Geek Gorgeous A-Game 20. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. If you want to help support the channel, check out the links below. Share, subscribe, sign up to my newsletter, comment, do everything. Do it all. And Ike will love you forever. So, cameraman just asked, haven't you reviewed this like a gazillion times? I'm like, this is their third version of it. They've got 3 of them now, and this is the top one that they just came out with. So they've got the A-Game 5, the A-Game 10, and now the A-Game 20. It's amazing. So, okay. And I hope I don't screw up in this video, but every time I've talked about this, I've said 20% retinol. Every single time. I don't know. I think it's because I see the 20 on this, and I think 20%, and then I mention it 100 times. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, no, why do I keep doing that? So if I say 20%, I don't mean 20%. 20% would probably rip your entire face off to shreds. So it's 0.2%. So if I say 20%, and I probably will 100 times, I don't mean 20%. So, okay. They say this is our very high-strength retinal serum. It's formulated with 0.2% stabilized, sustained delivery retinaldehyde, plus 1% soothing ectoin to noticeably help with all signs of aging. A-Game 20 is a silky light emulsion, perfect for all skin types. So, okay, on to my first criteria, which is packaging. We've got it packaged in a nice, sleek plastic pump bottle. And the nice thing is it's got all the ingredients on here, so it's literally just packaged in this and taped closed. So not a ton of like boxing or packaging or any of that stuff. And it's got the expiration date on the bottom, which is also nice to have in case you're a hoarder like I am, kind of a hoarder. I am a hoarder of things that expire. Which makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Someday I'll end up on that TV show and they'll be like, man, I don't remember this brand existing. You know, like the Becca brand doesn't exist anymore and the Nude Beauty doesn't exist anymore, and blah, 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 whatever other brands are going to close in the meantime. Jelly at One or whatever. Jelly One. J1, not Jelly One. I'm thinking of Jelly Roll, J1, you know, with their sleeping packs. Okay. On to my second criteria, which is denatured types of alcohol. It does not contain any of those. It's also fragrance-free and has no noticeable scent to it. It is made in Hungary, and I didn't realize until we went to Hungary that there's a lot of skincare brands from Hungary. So Eminence is one. My friend loves that brand. This brand is Hungarian. The Omaroskova brand is Hungarian. There's a lot of them. So, yeah. Okay, so ease of use. So after cleansing, in your evening routine, you want to apply this one at night. So in cleansing, after toning and other gel serums, you can apply this, you know, if you apply like a hydrating serum or, you know, anything like that, apply this afterwards. Typically what I like to do is I apply all my products, including a moisturizer. Then I apply my retinol. And then I give it a second to soak in, and then I apply one more moisturizer. So I kind of pack it in. They call it the sandwich method. Pack it in between 2 hydrating products to prevent dryness from happening, because retinol can be very strong. It can cause a lot of dryness. And if you pack it in a good routine with some other hydrating products, you will prevent that from happening. If you're new to retinol, this one's strong. You probably want to start with their A-Game 5 or their A-Game 10. If you're new to retinol, start slow, because this is strong. This is one of the strongest ones, just below tretinoin, which is prescription strength in a lot of countries. So it is strong. So if you're new to it, start slow. Even if you've used other retinols or retinoids, start slow. They recommend using it 1 to 2 times a week for the first couple weeks, and then move up every couple weeks slowly. If you want to use it every night, I typically use it every other night, and I alternate it with other actives. So like one night I'll use retinol, then one night I'll exfoliate, then the next night I'll use retinol, then one night I'll use azelaic acid, and then so on. So it makes it complicated, which is what I like, I guess. So yeah, so start out slow and slowly work your ways up. Be very careful on the eye and the neck area. I always will read people's comments, and people will apply retinoids too close to their eyes, and it's so strong, and that area around your eye is very thin. I don't necessarily think you need a separate eye moisturizer or anything like that, but when things are very strong with actives, the closer to your eye area, the more likely is there for irritation or for it to get in your eyes. And over time, it can make your eyes dry and permanently dry and things like that. So start out slow, use it at night, use good moisturizers alongside with it. So, yeah. And it is bright yellow. Oh, I forgot to do that. It is fluorescent yellow, so, yeah. Once you kind of smooth it in, it kind of disappears. But, again, if you're using it at night, I mean, I'm not overly concerned with looking like a banana, you know, or an apple or whatever, a pear at night, because it is pretty yellow, but yeah. Or, I mean, if you get on your pillow or pajamas, you wash it off, it's fine. Okay, so there you go. It is yellow. Okay, beneficial ingredients in this one. So we've got some nice ingredients. Panthenol, which is great for soothing and wound healing, which is great to use with an active such as retinoids. We've got Ectoin, which is another hydrating, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, berry repairing ingredient. It's wonderful. We've got Allantoin, skin soothing ingredient. Then we've got 0.2% retinal, one of the strongest forms of the retinoid, one step below tretinoin. Requires only one conversion in your skin to make retinoic acid. So regular retinol requires multiple conversions in your skin. That's why it's weaker. This one only requires one conversion in your skin cells, which means it's stronger. So retinol is great for anti-aging, cell communicating, and it's great also to help with decreasing wrinkles, decreasing fine lines, smoother skin, firmer skin, more elastic skin. And retinol can also help prevent acne and breakouts. So it's a wonderful ingredient. If you're over the age of 25, 27, I think that's a great time to start adding retinoids into your routine, or if you suffer from breakouts and acne. But if you're young, be very careful with it if you're under 20 because it's still very strong. There's weaker forms of it, or bakuchiol is another alternative. Or if you're pregnant, you don't want to use retinol. So, okay, but it's an amazing ingredient, gold standard for anti-aging. Highly recommend it. Okay, next up we've got an ingredient called Biosaccharide Gum 1, which is a smart ingredient, and it's called smart because it's soothing, moisturizing, anti-aging, resurfacing, and has touch properties, which means it feels nice on the skin. And then after that, we've got two types of vitamin E, which is an antioxidant and hydrating ingredient. So very nice ingredient list, very friendly for most skin types, and if you are sensitive or dry, again, using good moisturizers with it and starting very slow is going to be the key. Or you can even mix it with a moisturizer the first few weeks you use it. Mix a small pea-sized amount with a little bit of moisturizer. That's a nice way to do it too. So, okay, in terms of animal testing, they say it's vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and they also mention it's breastfeeding safe. Everything I know about retinoids is if you're pregnant, you don't want to use them, but if you're breastfeeding, ask your doctor. Yeah, that's what I would say. Because I don't know. But I know if you're pregnant, you don't want to use retinoids. Bakuchiol is fine, but retinoids, you don't want to do that. Okay, in terms of performance, it's a really nice moisturizer. So I've been using it now for a little over a month, and I'm really enjoying it. It feels really nice on the skin, plays well with other products. I haven't noticed a ton of rebound dryness with it. A lot of times when I move up in retinoid strength, I'll get dryness or flakiness again. Didn't have any of that with it. Very easy to add in my routine. Very nice. For what it promises to help with fine lines and wrinkles, loss of firmness, uneven skin, pigmentation, dullness, and lack of radiance. And I agree with most of those. It helps with wrinkles, firmness, all those concerns for the most part. But when it comes to pigmentation, that's a tricky one because there's many different types of pigmentation issues for many different causes. Some may be receptive to this and some may not. Melasma, very tough to treat, and typically will require different ingredients for different types of melasma from different causes. Because melasma can be from, they think hormones, but maybe sun. So it will help brighten up skin, but for a lot of dark spots and things like that, it's not going to be the end-all cure-all, but it certainly won't hurt. So, yeah. So otherwise, certainly help my skin, help fade wrinkles, help smoothen skin. I think adding this into my routine, I think my skin certainly has firmed up a bit and helped tighten it as well. So I'm very happy with it. Okay, in terms of the price, so this is the full size, 30 milliliters, 1 ounce, and it retails for $23, which makes it pretty affordable. The closest dupe to it is going to be the ordinary retinal emulsion, which also has 0.2% retinal. And that one, on first glance, looks more affordable because it's, I think, $14 or $15, but it's half the size of this. So instantly you have to double that price, and then it ends up being more expensive. So keep that in mind. The it factor, very nice. Retinol, great. Look great for people looking for something strong, but might not be ready for tretinoin, or maybe you don't want to go through the hassle of getting a prescription or anything like that. This is probably gonna be one of your next best options. Really nice. There's not many dupes. The closest one is the ordinary retinol emulsion, and yeah, so super nice product. So let's see. I think I know what the total is, but let me double check. Okay, yep. So with a 10 being a perfect score, this one a 10. It's wonderful. No reason not to enjoy it. So yeah, interested hearing from you guys if you had a chance to check this one out yet or not, and if you have what your thoughts are, leave a comment. Love hearing from you, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.